How about Frankfurt? Oh, come on. There's got to be a flight somewhere, someplace. Look, let's scrap that. Let's shoot for Italy, and then I'll take the train in. No, you don't understand. It's absolutely essential that I get in today to Switzerland. Yes, tomorrow night at the very latest. Look, I'll have to call you back. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Yeah.
Is that an orange juice, Judy?
Sure thing, Cruz.
So, Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland. So what?
That was none of my bit. Thank you, man. You seem pretty anxious to get there.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm just investigating the possibility.
You taking up skiing or what?
Don't tempt me, or I will tell you what.
Serious?
Life and death, man. Life and death. Look, I think you could be a big help to me here. This is sort of operation that you could do in your sleep. It would take you right back to your old undercover days. Hmm?
You're not kidding about this, man.
No, I'm not. I wish I was, but I am not. I'm in a bit of a bind here, and if the truth be known, I wouldn't ask for your help, but I'm a little bit in over my head.
You know, maybe you should stop right there, buddy.
Why? I haven't even told you what it is.
Yeah, but you've told me enough to know that it's trouble, and if there was ever a day I gotta keep my nose clean, this is it. I'm meeting with the commissioner in about an hour.
Excuse me, the police commissioner?
Yeah. I'm going back on the force.
No, that is out of the question. The minute you or one of us steps onto that continent, Interpol will be following you right to Kelly.
From what I understand, they're close to Kelly as it is. Daddy, she's got to be going out of her mind. She has to see a friendly fix. I'm going.
Eden, would you think about this, please?
Mama, I'm not changing my mind.
Eden, for crying out loud, we're frantic enough about your sister. We're not going to be worried about you now.
Don't worry. When it comes to being sneaky, I'm a chip off the old block, okay?
Oh, terrific.
I'll be careful, and I'm not staying here another day.
And get arrested like your sister.
Mama, she's my only sister, and I am tired of being patient. I am going to do something. Now.
Do this. I suggest someone who really has some experience in high-level security go along with you. Now, there is one logical contender. Your mother and I have both thought of him. I'm sure you have also.
It's not possible I will not get Cruz involved in something illegal.
She's right. Besides, I already tried.
You what? You already approached him on this?
Well, in so many words, when I brought up undercover, he backed off immediately.
Well, of course he did. He's getting ready to take his old job back. He can't get involved in something like this. He can't even consider it.
He considered if you talked to him.
Mother's right.
How can you even suggest that I put him in that position?
Let me ask you a question. How do you think he's going to feel if he finds out that you went off to Europe without him?
He is going to worry about you, worry to death, just like we are.
Mm-hmm. He's not going to be too thrilled with me either for not wanting him. I don't know, maybe we should give it a shot. Tell him about it, give him a chance to say yes or no. What do you think?
It's on your nerves once in a while, but I really missed it. I think I needed to get away for a little while just to realize how much it means to me.
Let's shake on it before you change your mind.
That sounds fair enough. Hope there won't be too much red tape to deal with. I'd like to get back in the saddle as soon as I could.
We can take care of it.
Well, that'd be nice, because...
We're too late.
I'll get the paperwork ready. All you'll have to do is come into the office.
Okay. Could you excuse me for a second, Commissioner? I think somebody wants to talk to me.
Hey, listen.
What's up?
Hi.
Eden's got she's got some business she'd like to discuss with you, and I think I'll see a man about a dog.
Did you come here to see me?
I can see you're in the middle of a meeting. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, that's the police commissioner.
Yeah, I know. You're going to take the plunge, huh?
Well, I haven't signed the papers yet, although that's probably just a formality.
That's so wonderful. I can't tell you how happy I am for you.
Well, thank you, Eden. You didn't look that happy when you came in. Neither did Pearl. Is something wrong?
No, nothing. Really. That's congratulations in case the commissioner wants to know why you're talking to me. Santa Barbara is going to sleep much more peaceful now that you're back on the force.
Uh-huh.
Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. I know we have to get back to the station. You know Eden Capwell, I believe.
Of course.
How are you?
No, I'm fine, thank you. I was just telling Cruz how happy we are he's going back on the force.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear you feel that way.
Oh, I do. Excuse me, I'll let you two get going.
You didn't tell him, did you?
No. Pearl, he's doing something he believes in. He's happy for the first time in a long time. I'm not going to ruin that.
Everything I could find on Zurich. Not much.
Have a seat. What you got?
This is where she was when Jeffrey supposedly found her. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she should be in this general vicinity. We're going to have to ask a lot of people, a lot of questions. So, how's your German?
Pretty good. I just can't spell things very well. I mean, I lived in Europe a long time, but I can't write it to save my life.
Terrific, terrific. All the German I know is from books. I could write a novel in it, but I doubt if I could ask for the men's room.
The toilet. There you go.
Very good.
We're saved.
Just wish I had some idea of the general direction where they took off.
I'll tell you, clues are something that we are very short of.
How about if we asked your father's people who've been over there? Maybe they found something
No, I don't
out.
think that's a good idea, you see, because if we're being followed, then we'll just jeopardize everything.
Oh, so what next? Transporting bloodhounds across international borders is going to be rather conspicuous, isn't
I'll
it?
tell you something. I wish we had some more time, because this thing is going awfully fast.
Maybe I better go to Rome.
Oh, no, I'm not backing out, really. I just wish we...
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. I thought you were at the station getting your badge back. Well, I was, but you know, something's been bothering me. I wonder if you would mind if I spoke to Eden alone for a second.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Thank you.
So, you're, an official inspector again? Did they give you your same badge number and everything?
Well, not exactly.
Oh, what do you mean they can't give it to anybody else, can they?
Well, I didn't sign for the badge yet.
Why not?
I don't know. Something was stopped me. It's something, about the way you sounded when we talked earlier, about the way you looked at me when you saw me with the commissioner.
Cruz, I'm really pleased. I mean, I was just surprised to see you, that's all.
Well, you know, it seemed to me like you might have been disappointed. Like maybe you wanted to say something to me, but you changed your mind.
You know me, I always have something to say.
You know, Eden, I already know that Pearl is up to something weird here. I mean, he didn't tell me exactly what, but he tried to recruit me to get involved in some kind of undercover work. Now, something tells me that he's got you involved in this. Am I right?
Look, Cruz, it's not your problem. If you told Pearl that you didn't want to be involved in it, then that's fine.
So he did go to you. Are you involved?
I haven't decided yet.
Were you going to ask me some advice about whether or not I think you should be?
Not exactly.
Were you going to ask me to help?
Look, Cruz, why don't we just stop with the questions? Let's just forget this, okay?
Well, you know, I tried to, and I can't, Eden. So why don't you just tell me what this is?
Look, Cruz, you are on the right side of the law right now, and that's exactly where you belong, so just forget it.
And is that to imply that you are on the wrong side of the law?
I will not be forced into compromising you or making you into an accessory to something illegal by virtue of what you know. I did it once, and I swore to you it would never happen again.
Eden, this is about Kelly, isn't it? I mean, you're going to go and contact her for some reason. Are you going to try to bring her back here now?
I'm not answering your question, Cruz.
Then I am. Yes, it's Kelly. She's in trouble. Bad. We need your help. That we hardly even know goes over to my place to Europe with a note to give to Kelly. No sooner does he get there than lo and behold, Mr. C's Special Forces unit goes in to stage the kidnapping, right? Well, Jeffrey, he drops the note. He doesn't know what's going on. Kelly doesn't have a clue either. They split to who knows where, and that now leaves Interpol on their trail.
Now, they've gotten away from the police once, but who says that they're going to be able to do it again? Kelly didn't have the note, so she didn't know that all this was just some big plan to get her home safely. She doesn't know who's on her side and who isn't on her side.
Exactly why we gotta get over
That's why
it.
we've got to get her home.
Hey, listen, I understand how you feel about this, but you are both running the risk of being named as accessories, and not to mention the fact that your parents are too. I mean, the more people get involved in this, the more publicity you'll generate. Pretty soon the whole family is going to go on trial.
Well, if that happens, it happens. We'll deal with it. I'm not deserting my sister.
Me neither.
Well, if you are bound and determined to do this, at least you came to the right
All
place.
right,
Because
there's your answer.
you're going to need some help.
Not
your
from
answer,
you.
right?
And not another word out of you. You have already said too much as it is, Pearl.
Maybe he realizes that I want to know about stuff like this
Yeah,
when
well,
it's coming
knowing
down.
is bad enough. You can't do anything, or you'll never work for the department again. Now, I think what you should do is just wish us well and send us on our way.
I can't do that. There's no way I can let this
Look,
go.
you are going to go down to the station, and you are going to sign those contracts. And you are going to pretend like this conversation never existed. Let's
Two
go,
chances,
Pearl.
Slim. Eden, wait a second.
Pearl, let's go.
You having second thoughts?
Too late for that.
I know. You're afraid I can't be the world's greatest detective, even if I set my mind to it, right?
Sure you can.
I know that. Look, you're thinking world's greatest detective. Give me a break. More like Inspector Clouseau.
Pearl, I'm just tired, okay? I don't think I've had an hour's worth of sleep in the past week, okay?
Tell you what. You can sleep all the way over on the flight to Zurich. How's that? I'll order you 2 pillows and a blanket when the check is here.
Just missed her. She's on her way to the airport.
What time's the flight?
Half an hour.
Thanks.
Cruz, the plane will take off before you...
Do you actually suppose he's going to try to catch up with him?
What the hell he does?
You came.
Yeah. Everything's gonna be okay. Go ahead. Man told me he certainly botched the job
Well,
he sent
we-
him over here to do.
We didn't, pal. This is a list of the last places that Kelly was spotted.
Where could they go? They have no money, they have no passport. They're prisoners of this city. They have no escape.
Otto, why don't you and Pearl go down and get the most detailed map of the city you can find, and we're gonna need complete departure schedules of the railroads, the buses, and the airlines.
Okay, consider it done. Come on, pal. I can speak a half a dozen dead languages, but my German could use an interpreter.
Do you think we're going to be able to find her?
Yeah, I do. We'll find her.
I want to believe that. Just hope we're not too late.
Trust me.
I do.
We may have something. The pastor doesn't remember seeing anyone, but his housekeeper does.
Well, can we talk to her?
Yeah, he's gonna call her right now. Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just not a very religious person, and being in a place like this makes me feel like I'm missing something.
What, like maybe a sense of being at peace with yourself?
Could be. It's like the silence tries to say something to you.
You know, when I was a little kid, my mama used to drag me to church every Sunday, and I hated it because I could see my friends out playing.
Were you an altar boy?
Yeah, 4 years running. You bet. In retrospect, I'm glad she made me go. I've always felt comfortable in church because of that, I think. It's like one place you can go to relax mentally when you're mind starts running away with you.
Well, I wish I could get over this feeling that I've been here before.
Could you have been?
Well, I don't know. I spent a few weekends in Zurich when I was living in France. One of them was very special.
Why was that?
Well, after one of these leisurely weekends, I boarded the Orient Express, and I met this guy. This guy changed my life.
You know,
Would you look at this?
well, what do you know? Jeffrey Conrad.
Da waren zwei. She saw them both.
Uh-huh. Well, good. Did you hear what they said?
Sie sind weggelaufen, als die Polizei kam.
The police were here.
Oh, great.
Yes. Both escape.
Oh, they escaped. Oh, well, that's good. That's what we wanted to know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Danke. Thank you.
Bitte.
You bet.
What if the police caught up with them, Cruz?
Well, I think we have to assume...
Hey, come on, easy with the Wiener Schnitzel.
Hi.
Somewhere there, Castillo?
They nabbed me at the theater.
Oh, my name is Inspector Castillo. I'm a police officer.
Huh? I see no badge.
Oh, well, that's because I'm on special assignment. You could check with the American Embassy or the Swiss officials. The Zurich Police Department has given us their full cooperation. I know how you feel, man. I'd feel the same way if I were with you guys. Interpol is always the last to know somehow.
What is the name of your contact in Zurich?
My contact is Captain Klaus Weber, Central Headquarters.
We'll check your story. In the meantime, you remain under house arrest at your hotel.
Oh, I'm afraid that's out of the question. You see, we're looking for a woman who's wanted for a federal offense in the United States, and the ramifications of your interference would be beyond your capacity to contemplate, believe me.
All right, you can go. But I'm going to talk to this Captain Weber.
Please do that, and I know it's an imposition, but would you say hello to his wife for me? Thanks. Oh, man. I don't believe.
What is it? Who's Klaus Weber?
You remember good old Big Fat Buzz from Buzz's Seafood Emporium?
Klaus Weber is Buzz?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to take them a little while to figure that
Well,
out.
maybe not as long as we think. I think we have probably got an hour to play with, which means we should split up. Eden, you should go with him.
Why? I want to go with you.
Well, if those guys come back, they're going to try to take me into custody. And so somebody should stay free to look for Kelly. Look, let's not waste time. Let's just get out of here and get it done. We'll be back at Kelly's little room. Go ahead.
All right.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, no, that's excellent news, Mr. C. Don't worry about a thing. We'll take it from here. Right. Aloha, Mr. C.
See, I
Well,
want to talk.
oh. Sorry about that. Guess what? What? Kelly is not in Zurich. She's already left. She's on her way home. She just talked to the old man.
They got out?
Well, did she say where she was?
Here's the bad news. The cops are waiting for her when she gets back.
Well, then we're going to have to find a way to warn her.
Well, how? We don't even know how she got there. What route she took.
You know, pal, I was a little worried about you. I thought maybe the agents, since you were gone so long, maybe they nabbed you.
Well, actually, they were on my tail from the moment I left that church, but I gave them the slip about an hour ago. They obviously know the story's a phony, so the quicker we get out of the country, the better.
Otto said the airport's closed.
Did they get those railroad schedules?
My boy took care of everything. We checked all the terminals. No sign of them leaving.
Okay, well, that's cool. Why don't you see if you can get us 3 rail passes to Paris? We can get home from the States from there.
Hey, we can go by horse if necessary.
Home to the States from there.
Oh, we're just back at square one
No.
again.
We're going to find your little sister. It's going to be okay. You feel wrong.
Oh, I'm fine. Really.
You have a fever, don't you?
I'm fine. I'm just tired.
Why didn't you say something? I can maybe find one of those drugstores or whatever they call them there in Zurich. I can get you something.
No, I'm fine.
Now, you listen to me. We have a lot of work to do. I need you to be in fighting trim.
All right, I won't argue.
Now, I know you're sick. I'll be right back. Why don't you lie down?
Maybe I will, thanks.
And if anybody comes to the door, you don't answer. You just rest.
Don't I always do what you say?
You're delirious, aren't you? gone so long?
No, I took a nap. Otto had some aspirin. I feel better.
Great. Well, maybe you should still take this medicine. It took a while to explain to the pharmacist what I needed, but, it might do you some good.
Thanks.
That blanket isn't going to do you much good around your hips. Why don't you try it? Around your shoulders.
What would I do without you?
I remember when I gave you that nightgown.
First night I moved into the beach house.
We had quite a fire that night, didn't we?
We have quite a fire tonight.
It's almost perfect.
Feel like I just killed Cupid.
Cupid will survive. Any luck with the trains?
Well, you might say that. I got us all booked on the legendary, the one and only Orient Express.